Yeah, today's a great example of how these sessions are, to be really blunt, they're very self-serving for me because it forces me to take a step out of my own life and practice what we preach here, which is, you got a few minutes to out of your day to just hit the pause button and say, okay, wait a second, how am I doing this? So, quick context, I've been using AI to do some coding and revamping a lot of our treatment records for the clinics. And it's definitely a project that is possible in large part to some of these technological advances or changes. And I've also been experiencing an incredible amount of frustration this morning, just because things keep breaking and I fix them and I thought I fixed them and then the old stuff breaks again. And anyway, so I've been going round and round. I've been finding myself at times sending these angry messages to AI, like WTF, I thought we just fixed this. Why is it broken again? Why do you keep changing the code? As if I'm talking to like a sentient being, or just sort of expressing my frustrations to. Of course, it's in this case, it's just this inanimate, you know, thing that's helping me write lines of code. Anyway, it's reminding me of this old Buddhist concept of the primary and secondary arrows of suffering. And so the first arrow is when something doesn't work out that you want it to, it stimulates upset, frustration, anger, whatever it might be. There's just kind of this like, ouch, that really hurts. The secondary arrow is the stuff that the mind then layers on top of it and says, why is this happening to me? Right. So it's almost like you get angry about your anger, and you get frustrated about the frustration that you're experiencing. And I've been a living, breathing embodiment of that process this morning. So, yeah, so I thought it'd be a good time, certainly for me, but hopefully this will be valuable to you guys as well, to just feel into the truth of this sort of Buddhist um, idea of the primary and secondary arrows of suffering. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. So let's close your eyes. Let's start with a couple minutes of just softening, letting go, just dropping into this moment. Whatever's happened this morning, that's done. There's no undoing that's needed. It's literally just a bunch of neurons firing in the brain saying, hey, remember when this thing happened this morning? But it's got nothing to do with this moment right now. We're safe. We're together. We're on this call. It means that we're mostly okay. Just acknowledging that truth just for a moment. Body's breathing, the heart is pumping blood, eyes are seeing, the ears are hearing. Just appreciating the uniqueness of this moment right now. Just letting go of what has been, and also letting go of what might be. Just appreciating what is. We're on this call, it means we're all mostly okay. And then see if you can bring to mind a situation that in which you felt frustrated. Maybe talking to someone who's just not getting what you were trying to express to them, or like in my case, you're trying to get something accomplished that just wasn't working, and just feel into the this primary arrow, which is just the pain of things not working out the way you wanted them to. So just notice that. I was really hoping this would happen, and instead something else happened that wasn't good. And that sucks. It's frustrating. But just feel that for a moment. And then see if you can notice or tease apart what the Buddhists call the secondary arrows. So this is the mind is now saying this shouldn't be happening. This should be different. Well, why am I getting so upset about things not working out? Right. So there's like a secondary layer to that experience of frustration. And you can potentially simplify it as notice the frustration about feeling frustrated. It's a distinct flavor to that. The first one is just the disappointment of things not working out the way you wanted. And then there's all this other stuff that the mind piles on top of that. Just now I'm telling myself, oh, I shouldn't feel so frustrated about this. What's wrong with me? I know better. So see if you can feel into that, or just notice the difference between those two. And this also applies to other experiences that we have, such as, let's say, sadness, feeling blue, feeling depressed. That's that's the that's the primary arrow. It just hurts. It's hard. And then there's the next layer that the mind imposes on this situation that says, I feel so sad about feeling sad all the time. As if it's not hard enough to feel sad in the first place. But now there's this sadness about somehow not being able to handle the sadness appropriately and feeling sad about that. To be clear, there's nothing wrong about this. There's nothing bad. The goal here is just to notice these two layers and become aware of them, be able to tease them apart, just acknowledge like, oh yeah, that's what happens. I feel sad, and I feel sad about feeling sad. Of course, we can apply this to all kinds of other things, including anger. It's a hard one for many of us. It's one thing to feel angry about a situation or a person. And then there's feeling angry at ourselves for feeling angry, because somehow we tell ourselves that I shouldn't feel angry. I should be kinder. I should be fill in the blank. The truth is, I feel angry without feeling anger towards someone or something. And my experience is something really liberating about noticing this process when it's happening, be it frustration or anger or irritation or sadness, fill in the blank, just to be able to tease apart the primary experience, all the stuff that the mind layers on after the fact. And it's sneaky, and it's quick, happens without, most of the time in the moment, without us really knowing it. But once we can open up this sense of awareness around how the mechanics of this kind of stuff work, there's something that we can look at and hopefully end up with a smile on our face, just saying, "Oh yeah, of course, there it is. That's what happens." Of course, you can choose your own quote unquote negative experience and apply the same lens of awareness and just see how it works, see how it unfolds. Take a deep breath in, slow out breath through the mouth, relaxing the chest, the neck, the shoulders. Push air all the way out and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in and out. Keep going as far as you can. And then hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come on back. Yeah, hope that's helpful. Hope it's okay that I brought my own baggage to the table here, but I already feel a whole lot better. Just it's just about being able to see things clearly, and once you see it, it's like, oh, okay, now I can do something about it. So anyway, hope to see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.